clean things, whatever it might be.
So you clean up after students?
People, like in all different kinds of settings. Rock and roll settings, basketball games, hockey games, team rooms, teams that have been in there, people that drink liquor. That's what kind of, I pick up after these people. I'm a custodian.
And you work the overnight shift, right?
Yes.
Is there anyone in there when you work?
There's 2 other people, 3 other people sometimes. Sometimes I'm all alone in the whole building. I believe that God got me this job. And it's been really difficult for me working through the night. It seems there's no one there. It's darkness. Like, this is sunlight. I can see things right here. I mean, when I work in the middle of the night, it's quiet. These people hired me because I waited $550 in between that and 600 days of unemployment, and then I was hired. My first response was when I punched out on the time clock, 9:25, and I walk away from the place. And I'm thankful because I made it through the day. I need to support our family. I need all the things, the refrigerator, in a household.
And what was your first job?
I worked in a restaurant that my sister, Andre, used to work at.
And what did you do?
I probably ran a dishwasher. I washed dishes.
Did you like it?
I was about 15 years old. So I've learned skills in the years, and I really appreciate working, using the skills that I have learned. And that's like working with tools or carpentry work, or just working with my hands in building something. That's what I really enjoy doing. I love to create things like that bird feeder, that squirrel sitting on over there.
Do you create things at your job now?
I make the cart the way that I make it, I mean, no one else. It's a unique cart. I worked in a print shop for almost 20 years. I've worked at a print shop 20 years of my life.
Did you like that job?
There were things in the job I did not like at all. I liked probably running the cutter. I mean, I could cut paper anytime. I mean, I brought home tons of paper that my family really used. It's a service. I work on a service job. That's how I look at it. If I didn't do the job that I do, I'm sure someone else would fill the slot and do the same job. But it's a job that needs to be done. There's something in you that's driving you to do the job. I get into drive. When I punch in on the time clock, I'm in drive to get this done as fast as possible.
If you were going to pass on some token of advice to your kids about work, about the importance of work, what would you say to me?
Keep going to college.
And why is that?
You need to learn the skills. You need to be taught how things are going. Education.
Do you think education is important because it gets you to a better job, or is it important for education's sake?
Education's sake. I just have a family, and I need to go to work to support this family. And there's gonna be a time, my time's up. And I'm not sure what you're gonna take off of what you've seen in me through all the years. Not to give up and not to stop working and serving people, whatever, however it is, whoever it is that you're serving. I do things like maybe stock, something, a cart or a shelf or something like that. Like today, I brought 2 boxes upstairs on the service elevator and put them on the shelves. And I walk into this room and I see this little cart and I open the door and someone's taken something off this cart. So when I come in, I want to have a full cart. If when I'm coming on the time clock, I don't want to have to add things onto this cart. I want to take this cart and start working right there. Or else, for instance, the Kaivac that I use there. When I leave the Kaivac, it's full of water. The tank is empty. I rinsed it all out there, and it's ready to go right there. But there is a reason why I got the job. I encourage them to pick up training so that they can, and to find what they want to do with a passion. Like my passion is carpentry, but no one hired me, so I couldn't do anything there. But I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot in going on 5 years, just about life, and the difficulties of it,